You ready to fight? Ready. Good.
Well, prevailing wisdom coming in was that Curtis Blaydes would go for the takedown early and often, but as his striking has developed over several years now on this UFC roster, he is able to present a lot of different looks to the opposition. So let's see if Blaydes will go to the wrestling realm tonight or maybe strike a little bit more than we've seen in fights past.
Beautiful jab there by the champ. Oh, he hurt badly, the jab.
Oh, there's the swing and there's the miss by Curtis Blaydes. Pretty good position here with the single collar in the clinch. Oh, nice change up on the tempo. There is the hook in the clinch. Lands.
Take it for a ride. Nice double leg, nice finish. Got his guard pass.
Ooh, right into side control, DC.
This is where you want to be now because you get to make your opponent the sock.
Nurmagomedov's trying for a Kimura here. Oh, he's got the Kimura position locked in now. Oh, gives up on the submission now.
Well, he had it tight, John, but then he decided to keep the dominant position by giving it up.
Well, as usual, suffocating work from the top here by Nurmagomedov. Side control now. Well, the ground and pound has been working for him. Nice job here by Nurmagomedov.
Oh, nice.
All right, he's got the hooks in, DC, working off of his back.
Now look for him to attack the neck of his opponent to try to get the rear choke.
All right, crowd absolutely loving it as the fighters, however compromised, make their way back to the feet.
They may be tired, but that tired, their fatigue is warranted. That was a high-level grappling exchange between two phenomenal grapplers.
Nice kick to the body. Oh, and so now he lands another combination, so it's never just one shot. There's always 2 or 3 coming behind.
A lot of times people throw singular strikes. Not this gentleman. This man is stringing 4, 5, 6 in a row. What a great job.
Nice. Nicely done. Oh, nice land there with the punch. You see, he's taking advantage of what is an obvious edge and reach. There's his jab.
He's got to throw that kick behind those punches. Look at the whip action that comes from him throwing that kick. He gets to the single collar tie. Look for him to keep that elbow tight and throw punches with his free hand.
Well, he's more than content to work off of his back, DC, where he has been a magician in his UFC career. 2 minutes now to go in round 1.
Oh, right into mount.
Landing strikes nicely here from top position. And there it is, another strike on the ground, gets through. Man, how fun is this to watch as he continues to dole out damage with the ground and pound?
Take it back to the days of guys like Mark Coleman, just beating people up in the ground and pound. This guy is a throwback fighter, and he's very fun to watch.
Yeah, the Godfather would be proud. Well, he's on his back, but he's moving his head on the ground pretty well defensively.
He's got to be careful here.
He is really doing a nice job with his head movement here defensively on the ground to avoid further punishment.
He isn't waiting until his opponent throws. He's being proactive. And when his opponent throws, he's already moving, so he's missing it.
Nurmagomedov's in half guard now. All right, 45 seconds now to go in the round. Oh, huge pop from the crowd as the fighters get back up to their feet. I mean, you and I love a good grappling match, but these fighters came to see knockouts.
Yeah, the fans came to see them knock each other out, and that's what they're going to get. All the grappling was beautiful to watch, John, but ultimately, it is the striking that people show up for.
Oh, he lands another strike to the body, really starting to connect on a lot of shots to the midsection, and these will take their toll as this fight goes into the latter rounds. Final seconds of the round. Second round, straight ahead. All right, we now take a look back at some of the highlights from that last round, DC. A lot for the replay guys to choose from.
I mean, these guys are going to be very busy trying to find what replay to show you guys. Lands on both sides of the octagon. Both guys fought great. What a phenomenal round.
Round two is here. Khabib Nurmagomedov and Curtis Razor Blaydes. All right, here we go with our next round, DC. Pretty good game plan in the previous round. Attacked the body to great effect, and we look to continue to do so here.
He has done a great job of making the investment. The investment to the body that may not pay dividends early, but as the fight goes long, you will see it start to pay itself out.
All right, DC, perhaps this will be the round in which the wrestler actually goes for a takedown. He's not even feinting shots thus far.
It's crazy because the takedown set up the striking. He is limiting himself in his approach because he's not using a skill that he's become known for.
Nurmagomedov's back in half guard. He's very comfortable here.
Oh, this is where you don't want to be, though. He's going to attack armbar here.
Oh, looks like he's got the arm isolated.
He's got it isolated, working toward the finish.
Whoa! Submission defense, he gets out!
I mean, calmness in that moment. It looked like the fight was over. He was able to clear his head, put the guy into the mount. Not a great position, but much better than getting his arm snapped in half from an armbar.
All right, so the taller fighter lands a knee, and Daniel Cormier to my right, I can hear him saying, I wish I was a little bit taller.
Oh, separation with clinch.
All right, so now we start to see some redness underneath the elbow. You got to think he's going to continue to attack the body with all of his strikes.
Well, his opponent has not done anything to deter him. He should keep doing this, keep going to the well until his opponent finds an answer, because right now, he seems lost to it.
Nurmagomedov's now trying for the Kimura. Oh, he escapes!
He got out! I mean, wow, that is great submission defense.
Nurmagomedov going for the takedown here, nothing doing there. Well, a really good second round for him thus far. After a somewhat lackluster first round, he has found the rhythm and found his striking range. Scary proposition for the opponent now here in round two. Well, you don't want to say Khabib has fallen in love with his striking, but he certainly is boxing more than he did early on in his UFC career. Now we'll see if he can follow up. Oh, huge connection by him there.
He needs to get on his bicycle, John. He needs to get into space so that he doesn't get finished.
Oh, and he lands another huge knee there as the taller fighter uses his length well yet again. Just touching him with the jab. Both fighters exchange in the pocket here. Whiffs on the straight right hand.
Oh, nice right hand by the champ, yeah.
Oh, he lands another takedown here, just doing a nice job not telegraphing his shot. Clean entries. The Olympian's got to like what he sees.
I mean, over and over, he gets to the legs before his opponent reacts. By beating him on the entry, now it's up to the opponent to keep up. But this guy's playing chess. His opponent's playing checkers. He set up a sub attempt.
Oh, good technique there. He's got the triangle choke locked in. Holding on to the submission attempt here. You gotta be kidding me, he's out! Might be a submission attempt here, champ.
I mean, you cannot sit in a full guard. When you sit in the full guard, you give these guys so many opportunities. Getting them out here.
All right, he remains in pursuit of the submission, but the defense continues to hold up. I'm not sure he's gonna be able to find a finish here.
In MMA today, guys are so well-rounded. They're so gifted. It's hard to just lock up a submission, but he continues to try. And in those efforts, he has given himself a chance to win this fight.
I've never been submitted.
You never have? Lucky guy. I have.
Well, that was a high-level extended battle on the ground. Now, though, the athletes back to their feet, and no surprise, the crowd responds in kind.
The crowd just loves whenever they get two high-level strikers going at it. it was very hard to get back up after getting taken down. But he's got there now. Let's see if he can take advantage of it.
Oh, flush knee to the body. He's got the length advantage in this fight and certainly made it count in that exchange. Oh, nice jab by Blaydes. Man, looks like he's trying to set records here, landing all of these strikes. He is aggressive to a fault and really has been all night long as he continues to pour it on. Got to be careful here, though, not to gas out. Oh, nice combination of strikes there. In terms of the accuracy, I mean, that's exactly what a coach is looking for.
That's exactly. It's like the guy hitting pads. It's like he's hitting focus mitts, but instead, he's dancing all over his opponent's face.
All right, round 3 coming up next.
Excellent job. Take a deep breath. Relax. Nice work. That's the way to be aggressive. This round, we want you to go out there and do the same thing.
All right, so there's the horn. Let us now look back at some of the action in that round, DC, and he had his takedown game going early and often.
Yeah, he had it going great. I mean, he did a great job of finding his entries, rushing to his finishes before his opponent could react and defend him. He should be very proud of the work he did over the course of that last round.
Ready to fight? Ready.
Here we go, 3rd round of this championship fight. All right, next round is underway, and if you look at these two guys in between rounds, it looks like they've barely broken a sweat, both with good resting heart rates, stamina still very high, and you just have to laud the efforts of these guys in training. Both men certainly noted cardio specialists, but incredible that they would have this much in the tank after 10+ minutes of fighting. Oh, and now the underhook, DC.
He's got the underhook, he's got the far side post. If you're the opponent, you have got to get out of here.
Well, we talked about that reach advantage as you see him land the straight punch there. Great job using his length in that situation. Oh, that's a heavy kick downstairs. Well, the most significant stat in this fight, and you can see it right there in plain sight, bottom of your screen, the body strikes. His opponent has had absolutely no answer. He hasn't lowered his guard with the elbow whatsoever, and I'm not sure how many strikes to the body he can take before he ends up crippling here. We'll see.
Big takedown.
All right, he's trying to control posture here. Now trying to hip escape.
He's just trying to move on his position off the bottom.
Pretty good ground and pound by him here. He told us on Thursday he needed to be more effective in these situations. Certainly effective tonight.
Many people have gone away from this style of fighting. This man hasn't.
Nurmagomedov's trying to lock up on a submission now. Oh, compromising spot here. Triangle choke is locked in. Oh, and he's out.
Let's work. Come on, I'll stand you up. Let's work.
All right, side control now. We'll see if he can advance position. Pretty good work with the ground and pound here by Nurmagomedov.
He does everything so well, and he's so calm. He's so calm in the face of such a big spot.
All right, working out of side control here. His opponent trying to control posture, but you got to be careful here. Under 3 minutes now to go in the round.
This is a terrible position.
Well, he grounded him, and now he's trying to pound him out. Great ground strikes here. Oh, another strike lands from the top. Oh, crowd just loving it as the fighters, after an extended grappling battle, make their way back to the feet.
Yeah, they're back on their feet. They spent a lot of energy on the ground, though. These guys were going back and forth on the ground, and ultimately, he's gotten back to his feet to give himself an opportunity.
Nurmagomedov's in half guard.
Now he's looking arm triangle on the opposite side. When he goes to finish, look, he's got it locked. When he goes to finish, he has to pass his body all the way to the opposite side. Drop his great submission defense on full display by the opponent.
Oh, interesting there as he just decides to let him back up. Man, these guys have some chins on them. Huge shots being landed on both sides. Looks like someone took a red Sharpie to his side. A lot of bruising courtesy of those body strikes.
Oh, big kicks, big punches. He's doing everything he told us he intended to do to slow this guy down. And you can see his opponent starting to really be labored in most of his movements.
pressures up here, and now going to the body with that big strike. Nicely done by Nurmagomedov. Well, this fight's been pretty crazy thus far. Both guys doling out a lot of damage, and neither seems too bothered by it, but clearly both parties are hurt.
Both guys are hurt. Both guys are fighting beautifully. Both are showing a lot of heart right now in this fight. They're both doing amazing jobs. Let's see who gets the job done at the end of this thing. That one snuck in. Nice strike.
Under a minute now to go in the round.
Nice kick. These guys are going at it.
Oh, collar tie. All right, so that opened up a cut around his eye area.
He hasn't moved his head well. He was taking shots too clean, and now a cut has opened up. Gotta be careful here. There it is. Now he's running them out.
Oh, big shots from the top. Blaydes is back in half guard. Oh, so an interesting decision there as he decides to stand up and relinquish the dominant position. Nice hook there by Nurmagomedov. All right, he engages in a single collar tie here. That's 3 rounds. We're now headed to the championship rounds.
All those extra hours you put in the gym really paid off for him. I want you to keep doing it. Push the pace on this guy. They think you're...
All right, so there's the end of the round. A lot of high-level action, and if you like the takedown game, as my boy Daniel Cormier does, you enjoyed that round.
It's like we're watching the NCAA wrestling tournament. It's takedown after takedown. He's fighting his fight. He's able to change levels, drive into his opponent, and secure takedown after takedown.
You ready to fight? You ready?
All right, here's round 4, fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. All right, so here we go. You can feel the tension. 4th round is underway. We'll see who has the upper hand.
You feel it inside of the arena. The fighters feel it inside of the octagon. It's palpable. The energy is crazy because you understand that in the next 10 minutes, someone's going to get a belt strap around their waist. It's amazing.
Well, hard to win fights in mixed martial arts from the bottom, but nice work here in that position by Blaydes.
Oh, right in the mount.
Oh, and there it is. Was only a matter of time. That ground strike has cut him open.
Beautiful jab lands. His cardio is great right now. He still seems fresh. Seems like he can fight 2 more rounds if he needs to. I mean, this is his game here. Control your opponent's posture, land those nice elbows around his guard. Oh, big punch lands. Another clinch position. Look for a level change as he tries to secure a takedown. Oh, nice hook.
And yet another hook landed there by Curtis Blaydes. And now they are throwing both sides with conviction. Oh, he lands another strike to the body here, really starting to connect on a lot of strikes to the midsection here in the latter stages of this fight.
Beautiful jab lands.
All right, so there's the takedown game on display, all set up, though, by the hands this time.
It has to be set up. You cannot just take blind takedown attempts. You can't shoot. You got to set your opponent up. He did that beautifully.
Keep those hands high.
Blaydes is in full guard now. Moving his head on the ground here, avoiding a lot of these big shots. Oh, and he's back up again. Under 3 minutes now to go in the round. Oh, and that punch elicited a reaction from the crowd. All right, so a good job by him here. He continues to block these shots. Seems to see them coming a mile away.
He sees them coming a mile away, and he's blocking, he's rolling, he's slipping. He's doing a great job.
Well, his opponent tonight has done a good job of getting back to his feet, and just as I say that, planted on his back again.
Another takedown over and over and over. Look, man, I'm a wrestler, and I love takedowns. But come on, do something different.
Oh, could get a finish soon. Looks like a Darce choke. That Darce choke is tight.
slick transition.
Well, this is exactly what you like to see. Nice combination of ground and pound punches. Outstanding pressure and activity by Nurmagomedov. He's looking to land the right, just out of range. Certainly showing off some good hands here tonight. Oh, lands an elbow. Didn't open him up, but very well could have.
Big knee lands to the body.
Well, now you see some visible damage on the side underneath the elbow. He told us he was going to invest in the body, and he hasn't missed a whole lot tonight.
You didn't expect him to do it this effectively. He's done a fantastic job of following the game plan.
Postures up now. Oh, and delivers. Huge punch to the head there. Well, you got to think he's happy with this performance here tonight. Essentially, just the way he drew it up, it's been a striking point.
It's like a fairy tale.
Khabib's trying for a submission here. Oh, that Kimura looks tight. Oh, the submission defense holds up. He gets out.
He said that he was ready for everything that would be thrown at him. In that position, he showed that and proved it.
Oh, great job by him there to reverse things and get the dominant position.
Now he's going full mount. He's got to be careful here.
Oh, that's how you do it. Postures up and lands to the head. Another ground and pound strike lands. Well, he postures up again and delivers another big ground and pound strike. Beautiful sequence there by Blaydes. 15 seconds. Grounded him and pounded him. Nice job. Bottom fighter better move.
Yeah, he's got to move, John. He's got to shrimp and try to either get up or pull his opponent back into him so he doesn't have the posture to land that big damage.
And there's the buzzer indicating the end of round 2.
Stop!
Nice work last round. This submission is on another level. You almost had him last time. This time, we're going to get him. Be smart. Get that takedown.
All right, so that's the end of the round. A lot of highlights from which to choose, but his success in that round certainly rooted in his offensive takedown game.
And that's what he does, right? He's a grinder. He's the type of guy that wants to get a hold of you, drag you to the floor. It doesn't bother him that much if you get back to your feet. He just wants to continue to make you work the entire time because he understands this type of grind most guys can't keep up with.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Here we go, 5th and final round. Well, if you like wrestling and you like takedowns, I guess that's the round for you. He really had his way with his opponent there.
Yeah, he was able to secure many takedowns, switching up the techniques, constantly changing the angle, never allowing his opponent to get a beat on what type of finish he was trying to go to.
Just out of range with the big right hand. Blaydes gets caught by that straight punch. You got to do better than that defensively.
Great timing on that double leg. Look at that. Recognizing he's about to lose position.
All right, working on the ground here. His opponent's feet on the hips. A lot of top pressure being applied here. Now trying to isolate an arm.
Yeah, he's trying to go to a Kimura lock right here. He'll either try to...
Oh, he's out of danger.
Great submission defense. He was able to take his arm out and stay safe. Yep, got to be very careful there.
Well, he's had next to no answers for the body shots here tonight, and now some redness really starting to develop on that side.
We're starting to see the damage. We're starting to visibly see the effect that all these body strikes are taking on this guy. He's got to do something different. He's got to be very careful because look for his opponent to go over the top now that he set him up.
Well, now that cut in the eye area, Daniel, becoming a major storyline. He's got to be careful.
He's got to be very careful and address it right now before it gets to the point that there's nothing he can do about it.
What do you think? Another takedown attempt here. It seems like every time he's gone to the well, it's been there tonight.
When you're that successful with any one thing, why would you change it? He's going to shoot for another takedown, and I would almost be willing to bet he's going to secure it.
I'll take your action.
Okay.
All right, so we go down the stretch. He is clearly losing this fight, and at this point, you just abandon position and go for submission.
Yeah, you gotta just go. You gotta start throwing things at the wall and hope something sticks.
Nurmagomedov's got him in a crucifix now, gonna go to work from the top. All right, this position.
Oh, Kimura attack, yup.
Ooh, that Kimura looks tight. Oh, and now he gives up on the submission.
Inside control, you got a ton of options. He goes knees on belly. He's postured up. He's landed big ground and pound. He has to move on the bottom or the fight's gonna get stopped.
Well, we'll see if he postures up and can get some of his ground strikes going here. Well, we got a lot of blood now, ladies and gentlemen. I think my mother just turned off the TV, but every time that area gets targeted, that cut is getting worse and closer, theoretically, to the end of the fight.
Yeah, and, you know, when you got a person like this in front of you that is so good at what they do, when you are bleeding like this and the work is showing, you got to try to find a way to stop him. He needs to try to get a takedown or something, because the more he's standing, the more he's going to have to deal with this cut, and now all the blood that's coming from the cut. Big shot lands for both guys.
Nice straight, but he does not land it.
Oh, nice lead uppercut.
Try to establish that jab. Oh, and there's a takedown attempt. Not a great entry there, DC.
Not a great entry. He showed everything he was going to do. He didn't hide his takedown. You knew from the moment this fight started he was going to go get a shot off. The opponent was ready, and he defended it perfectly.
Nice punch lands over the top.
Stuffs that takedown attempt without issue.
Another big takedown.
All right, so he lands another takedown here, and he just continues to get his opponent to the ground. His opponent's done a pretty good job getting back to his feet, but can't stop the shot.
It'll finally start to exhaust him if he constantly goes up and down, up and...
And look at him attacking the arm triangle on the other side. He's gonna lock him down, try to pass all the way across his body. Once he gets across, he will start to drop his chest to the mat and chase the finish. That was slick.
Right side control now, DC. You know he's in his element on the ground. A lot of tricks up his sleeve.
A lot of tricks.
Oh, and there's the final horn. We go to the scorecards. One of the greatest fights that we have seen all year. The official decision is in. Bruce Buffer has it.
5 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for decision. All 3 judges score this contest 50-45. For the winner by unanimous decision, and still the undisputed UFC heavyweight champion of the world, Khabib Nurmagomedov.
All right, so judges' scorecards needed, not often the case.